Welcome to Live, life-inspired views for every day. My name is Chris Meyer, and I'm a curious soul. Most of you have heard about the amazing win on Saturday, May 7th for the racehorse Rich Strike, the unexpected nobody who took the crown at the Kentucky Derby. Rich Strike was added to the race at the very last minute. His chances were 80-1. He didn't even have the best starting position, wasn't the biggest or best, and only got in because another horse was scratched. Certainly no one thought he had a chance of winning, but you guessed it. It was a real live Cinderella story. He took home the coveted prize. Reminds me of my favorite song sung by Peter, Paul, and Mary called Stew Ball. You'll have to listen to it on YouTube. The story is familiar. Has the same good feeling of the underdog winning the day. We love those underdog stories, don't we? Studies have shown that the literal act of witnessing an underdog story gives us hope. I hadn't heard about Rich Strike and the big win at the Kentucky Derby until Paula Lecce, a former colleague of mine, told me. In sharing the incredulousness of the story with me, she said, "He went from being a part of the story to being the whole story." I immediately thought about one of my favorite books by Mo Willems, called We Are a Book. In that story, Piggy the pig and Gerald the elephant discover someone is looking at them. They realize that they are in a book and the reader is looking at them. They are loving it until Gerald realizes the book will end. He panics and asks Piggy when it will end. Piggy replies, "Page 57. It is page 46 now." Things get worse, and Gerald realizes how fast they are moving to the end as the pages turn. He suddenly yells, "I have more to give, more words, more jokes," and then quietly says, "I just want to be read." Piggy gets an idea, which Gerald embraces, and enthusiastically and together they say, "Hello, will you please read us again?" I love that book because it reminds me that we all want to be read. We all want to feel like we can come from behind to cross the finish line of purpose and worth, believe we have a reason for being on this earth, to know we are valued. Pope John the 23rd said, "Do not walk through time without leaving worthy evidence of your passage." In my research on resiliency, I learned that one of the personal protective factors that we can help people learn in being resilient is understanding that they have a purpose. It is not necessarily talking about a career, but rather that one knows there is a reason for them to be on this earth. It doesn't have to be found in a major win or accomplishment like Rich Strike and his owners and jockey experienced, but just that you know you are not an accident and are valuable, a person in society that should be here. So, how does one discover that? I think the answer is in Gerald's words, "I just want to be read." We can get purpose from those wonderful people in our lives who have given us unconditional love and acceptance. We can find purpose by learning how we can contribute and participate to the lives of others, in communities, in our jobs, within our families. We can find purpose by simply enjoying and appreciating the beauty of music or the miracles of nature. It suddenly dawns on me that it is the simplest of ideas, moments, or feelings that truly give us purpose. One hoof over the finish line changed everything for Rich Strike. It made him the story. It made worthy evidence of his passage. It assured him that he would be read over and over. We discover purpose in new ways throughout our life. Writing this podcast has ignited a new purpose within me. My husband Donnie just joined a retired guy's breakfast and is loving belonging to it. Our daughter Maria became an expert on birds after receiving a bird feeder for Christmas, a new purpose. My sister Frida finds purpose in being our mom's caregiver. Loving a grandson has filled my husband and me with another layer of purpose. Find that thing that fills your heart. Equate it to purpose. Does it also feel like hope? Put these words on a piece of paper. You have purpose. Then put it on your bathroom mirror so that when you see your face in the morning, the words will remind you that you are being read. Join me next Monday for Live, life-inspired views for every day. I'm Chris Meyer, and I'm a curious soul.